Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Amen.
Bless the name of the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Someone just celebrate God in the house this evening. Father, we thank you. Father, we magnify you. Blessed be your holy name. Your word says, though the mountains be shaken, yes, and the hills be removed, your love for us will not be shaken. Nothing can separate us from your love. No depth, no width, no breadth, not the enemy, not man, not creation, not systems can separate us from the love of God. We thank you for your love towards us forever and ever. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Take your seat. And one more time, put your hands together for Jesus. Hallelujah. I hope we've all been safe in terms of the things that we hear, but that in itself should not limit you from existing. I see a lot of people say a lot of things and do a lot of things on social media. We don't live on social media, we live here on earth. And sometimes we just write a lot of things on social media. You see a lot of things. Coronavirus is there, and for people have their own conspiracy theories about it. Some people come up with all manner of theories to make it. Just keep safe. Just keep safe. The thing is that the word of God or the word of training that the Lord is putting our heart cannot stop. If the condition continues, next week we might not meet, or we can meet online. If the situation continues, we will notify everyone so that all we just need to do is you can sit in the comfort of your home, and we tell you the time, and you can hook up and listen to the same trainings that we're talking about. We are also getting ready to start the website. The website is on. We're just trying to launch out a website I've talked about, uchonache.com website, where the teachings of the past 18 years will be put out there. So we'll guide you in how you can get those teachings, you can be part of it. But if we can't meet next Monday, it's not a problem. The teachings will continue from wherever we are. You can stay from your house and just download and get into Facebook Live, and you still do that. So let's not be overly worried about those things. But I'm not saying that it's not real. It is real. It's out there. The gatherings need to reduce until we really know what is happening, and I'm sure with time will tell which direction to go. So please, everybody keep safe. And just let me say it now so that I will not forget to say it at the end of the presentation. Amen. All right, so today we're talking about maximizing relationships. Relationships are everything. Relationships are everything, really. People are money. As simple as ABC, the more people you know, the more money you have. But the truth about it is that the more people you know, the more money you have. The more quality people you know, even the more money you have. The more people you know, the more money you have. So it now depends on the quality of people. So the more the quality of people you have will determine also the quality of money you will have, or the extent of money that you're going to have. So people are very important. People are very necessary in your life. And successful entrepreneurs know that a good relationship, once established, will help a good relationship. Establishing a good relationship with your employees, with your business associates, with your suppliers, with government, with customers, and with everybody that is directly or indirectly related to your business will continue to make your business survive. Every business, even businesses with great products and services, can fail. It can fail you because you don't have the right relationships to sustain that thing. The world, listen, the world is made up of people, not products and services. Products and services are for people, not people made for products and services. So whatever thing that you do, you must be connected with people, with certain people. And you need to realize that you need to know government people. You need to know vendors. You need to know people in your association. You need to know all these people, because in knowing them will determine how advanced you can go, how you can advance your business, and how further you can go in business. You just don't pray. After praying, you say, Lord, God is going to send me a man. God is going to send me a man. But even if God sends you a man, how are you relating with that man? How do you keep friends and maintain friends? It's very important. If you want to be rich, then you need to know how to sustain and maintain friendships. So let me give you some points. I have a couple of them. I don't know how long. I will just stop wherever I feel time is up, although I can't see the clock there anymore. Okay, so the number one reason why relationships are very important is it helps improve your communication skills. One of the number one benefits of maximizing or building a strong relationship is that it helps your communication skills. And communication skills is the most important thing that an entrepreneur needs. Because you are negotiating every day. You are talking to people, you are communicating with people. Interaction and building relationships is a verbal thing. It's about being able to see how people relate. It's about being able to profile people and being able to relate with people based on their different nature, based on their different temperament, based on their different character. So we need to be smart. For me, if they say somebody is street smart, it actually means that the person knows how to relate with all manner of people. Because if you see someone, if you have a customer that is the angry type, you should know how to relate with people that have an angry outlook. You can have a good customer, but that day is upset. How do you handle somebody when the person is upset? How do you handle customers that frown, customers that feel that you are cheating them, everything that you are doing is... There are several ways with experience you'll be able to relate with people as they come. And in relating with people as they come, is your communication skills will begin to improve. I tell you that communication and negotiation is life. So if communication and negotiation is life, because you have to be negotiating your way out, negotiation is communication. So when you're negotiating and communicating with people, you get better at it. You get better with your suppliers, you get better with your customers, because each day you are looking at them, you are learning something. And before you know it, you become more confident. And when you are more confident, you establish more relationship. When you make it a duty if you make it a duty, that you will relate with every customer that comes, if you make it a duty, you will realize that a time will come that you become confident in how to reach out to people. You don't need to be an extrovert to be a great salesperson. You just need to be a great profiler to be a great salesperson. Your sales does not necessarily need to be whether you are a quiet person or you are the outgoing person. You can talk. When you understand that communication, how to communicate for your business, how to flow when it comes to business, then you will be able to relate with people. And the confidence, when confidence comes, you are able to meet more people, have more relationship with people, and grow your business. Have more clients and grow your business. Number 2 is that business relationships foster friendship. Business relationship can turn into long-term or lifetime relationship. See, you are dealing with a human being. You are not dealing with a customer. It's about friendship. In the long run, you realize that staying in business is about the kind of friendship you develop and cultivate along the way. It's not about a stranger walking into your business premises and a stranger walking out, and you offer all the good customer. You remember what you were taught, a good customer care, giving quality product. You can give all those, but you are not connected with the person. Businesses are transacted with one human being to the other. It's not about what you have. Don't be too much confident in your product, your service, your negotiation skills, or don't be so much confident in your customer care, make them feel happy. Those things are good. You can know all those things, but you are not relating with a human being. You must be in the life of your customers. You must be in their life and know that they are human beings. Develop friendship with your customers. And this friendship can become a lifetime thing. You really, when you see someone, I need this person in my life to go to where I want to get to, you must be able to, in one way or the other, strike a relationship with that person. People remember you. People come to you because they see you as a friend, not because they see you as a customer. Don't make the mistake of thinking that what can bring you repeated order or repeat order is because you are good. It's because that person is a friend. People can forget a good product. People can forget a good service, but they never forget a good friend. They never forget someone they encountered. So, a lot of people today are benefiting from the friendships that they had when they were working. All the meaningful friendship you can have in the future, going forward, can be people you meet in the workplace. So you must make sure you strike a balance, a relationship with your employees, with your customers, with your associates. And because of this friendship, with friendship comes trust, and by building this business friendship, you will have more friends. Listen to how I always end it. If you have more friends, you have more people to do business with. And if you have more people to do business with, you have more money at the end of the day. Is someone getting harm closing it?
Yes.
The first one I talked about, communication. All that you are doing is that at the end of the day, there will be money in the bag. So you are actually doing these things to end up with money in the bag. So if that is what you are doing, build friendship. It takes time to build friendship. But you can start with one day. You just look at, don't let a customer come in and just go without striking some form of, a relationship with him. If it's the football type, you can use football to be able to track him. And say, you can just look at somebody and say, it's like a Man U star. The guy will say, God forbid. Okay, the Man U, look like Man U, you say, God forbid. That is where you have started conversation. He will tell you it's Chelsea and you will begin to talk about your woes from that place. Whether you believe it or not, there's some form of connection that you have with that person that he will remember you. Even when you are not in that environment, he will remember you. If you see someone that dresses well, you can start up a conversation. This your tailor is bad. Maybe you have to introduce me to your tailor. You are a fashionista. I like people like this. I like a customer like that. You are striking a chord without knowing it. You are leaving that place. That person will remember your words. Your words will last longer and linger for a longer period than just you just sell money, man, sell and go away. When the person comes the next time and start discussing with you, it will be as if it's like two friends. It will look like it's two friends. So now, when a time comes, somebody gives him that thing, assuming you're giving him that thing for 10,000 naira, and somebody gives him that thing for 9.8 or 9.5, that is not too much. The difference is not much. The guy will do two things. He said, "No, this is my guy. Please, this one can sell me something cheaper, but at the end of the day, he might not be able to support me, or that thing might even be fake. Let me stay with the devil I know." Some will call you. That thing is coming down. You'll be able to sell it at 9.5. If you say yes, he will go for you because you have developed some form of friendship, and that some form of friendship will do what? It will make you be considered at the point that you can be dropped. Is someone with me?
Yes.
There is always a relationship, there's always a decision. Buying and selling is about a decision.
Yes.
So that buying decision, you can be dropped. And what you want is that you don't want anything to stop that buying process. And because you don't want anything to stop that buying process, you must make sure that person is your friend. So he can consider you anytime it comes to the point that they want to drop you. Don't fool yourself. There are many reasons why somebody will drop you. In a twinkle of an eye, they can drop you because of 1,000 naira. But if you build solid relationship, they can only negotiate with you, say, "Oh boy, take this thing, or calm down." So it is important that we see every client as a potential friend and try to make them one. Number 3, business relationship brings repeat businesses. Business relationship brings repeat businesses. Attracting one customer who come once and never return won't help your business. Someone hear me. attracting one customer who will never return back will not help your business to grow. So in reality, growing a business to the point of commercial success requires building a large pool of what? Loyal, repeated customers. Loyal, repeated customers. That is how you get repeated order, by having loyal, repeated customers. You must have, and you know now, in the business world, everything is going on subscription. Everything is going on subscription, bulk order, and nobody is looking at, buying one. Everybody wants to subscribe to a particular thing and get it at a particular time. So it is only when you build a business relationship to the extent that you are considered when doing that buying cycle or buying decision, you will not be dropped. So the essence about having repeated businesses, repeated orders, is to make sure that you have a large customer. And that is how you remain in business. And that's how what sustains you in business. Number 4. Let me stay on number 3 about customers. Let me use this and talk about customers. There are 2 things that will help you to keep your customers. Because when we say a large pool of customers, there's a way to attract them. Let me tell you, being friendly, saying the right word, flattering them is not shortcut to not doing what is right. Because flattery can get you to an extent. I'm saying in spite of 2 things, to get good customers, you need to do 2 things. You have high quality product and services. They are endeared to you, first of all, with high quality products and services, and exceptional customer service and customer care. So it is now, what I'm saying is, your product and service must be the highest quality. It must be giving. You cannot use friendship to cover their eye and give them fake products. Those are the 2 things that will make you continue to sustain a large pool of customers. Friendship is like the grease that makes you open the door to your customers on a daily basis, on a regular basis. So you must, whatever you are doing, it must be the best. You must be offering the best. That is what is going to endear you to people. And once they now come and say, this man's product is high quality product and service, and also he's humble, and also he's friendly, these are the things that will attract you to loyal customers. There's something that is called customer retention program. Everybody needs to have his own, develop your own customer retention program. It entails doing 2 things. 1, customer loyalty program. How do you keep them loyal? What do you do? Friendship is 1. Being nice is 1. Offering them discount is 1. Going to their birthdays, giving them birthday gifts, calling them from time to time, going for their baby dedication, going for their marriage, going for anything they invite you, offering them gifts from time to time, keeping in touch with your customers will keep them loyal. Someone is a loyal customer. Do you know that somebody can buy, assuming he can buy 10,000 naira worth of a product. Maybe he buys some product of you, 10,000 naira for 10, so to say 10, at maybe 1,000 naira per item. Do you know that you can get to a point, if you check your profit margin, you can decide to give them one extra. You see people do buy one, get one free. It's customer loyalty they're doing. You know, after somebody will buy something from you once, that person comes back again. That is at that point, after the first purchase, and you see that this person has potential to make bulk order, that is when you begin to implement your customer loyalty program. Immediately. Offer them deals. Help them carry their things. Do anything comfortable. Don't you see that anytime you go to Ikoku to buy spare parts, and they see that you're serious based on what you are discussing, money will come out. Once you sit down, they'll tell you want more. They will buy more for you. They always buy more for you. If a man will see, he doesn't understand Coke Fanta, there's not much value. Let him buy the malt where there's energy drink. You notice they always buy, they offer you something to sit down while they are collecting your money. All those small things. Once somebody comes in, you have started your customer loyalty program. How do I keep this guy loyal? How? Collect their numbers. When you go to some shops, they ask you, right? To put down your number and email address. But I wonder, many of them collect number and email address, they do nothing with it. They're supposed to send you a thank you note. Ideally, thank you for what you purchased. When there's a new order, they will send you an email, send you text, show you the new things that are there. Occasionally call you. Some people will even follow you on Facebook to know the day of your birthday. You can imagine you bought something from somebody 3 months ago. Maybe within a quarter you bought 2 things from them, and you might not need that thing again for the next 3-4 months. How would you feel if that customer calls you on your birthday 3 months after? Happy birthday, sir. I have small present I'm sending to you. How will you feel? How do you feel? I belong to a group, no, not group, this was a church. This was a department in church. I happened to stumble to Everyday Emporium, the one on, not even in GRA then, the one in GRA wasn't there, the one by Wumola. And I saw small gifts, different gifts. They were not expensive. The most expensive was 2,000 naira. So, from the money we had, we were able to buy 100 gifts. So, for birthdays, for, we bought in bulk. If you see the expression when they wrap 1,000 naira something present for you, and 4 people will come to your office or your school and pray with you, and give you the present. I always look at the faces of people. There was one guy that was always coming late. Night vigil, he would come late. There was no departmental this thing. You put it 6 o'clock, he will complain. 7 o'clock, you put it 7, he will still come late. Do you know that just that singular act, that we put that thing out there, we gave, some people went to his, this thing, and prayed with him, gave him a gift in his birthday. The next meeting, he was the first person to come. This was a late comer. In fact, the day he was born, that was the day they discovered the word late coming. The guy started coming to meetings. If he's going to be late for a meeting, this guy will send SMS ahead of time. This guy will say, I'm in traffic, I'm a bit late. He never did that. Just because of a small show of affection has turned this guy to become a good departmental member, right?
Yes.
The same way, by those singular acts, small acts of reaching out to people, you will transform them to become loyal customers for life. That is your customer retention program, and that is your customer loyalty program. Then the second one in that program is customer relationship management system. The first one you can do on your own, but the second one, if you have staff, you need to teach them how to relate with your customers. Customers, you see, customer is king because the money you are looking for is inside that customer. So this program is about relationship, a system, a policy. You must have a customer care policy. You put it on the wall so your staff will see it. A friend of mine says, when he employs new people, he said, look at this company policy, because this is the first thing you will see coming into this company, and this is the last thing you will see leaving this company. Is someone getting the joke? He's telling you that if you don't abide by this policy, it will be the last thing you are hearing when they are being sacked. How do we relate with customers? How do we answer phone call? How do we relate with people when they come into our shop, into our company, into our premises? What is the experience? What is the experience you want people to have about you? Because that is what this customer relationship management means. What is the experience? What is the takeaway when we come to your premises? When we come to your shop, what is the takeaway? Oh boy, those people, they don't even have what we are looking for. They just have mouths. They want to use mouth to make us to collect our money. It means that your product and service is not top-notch. Or their product is good, but they have bad character and behavior there. How many people have felt bad or have said this word? No, I can't give these people my money, even if it's good. Have you ever gone somewhere, the people are rude, you are talking to somebody, maybe you go to a fast food, you are trying to, please, can somebody attend to me? I'm coming, please wait, you can see. Instead of, sorry sir, I'll be with you in 1 minute, they are rude because today they see that a lot of people are standing. The mistake people make is that because people are trooping outside, waiting, lining up to buy food from your fast food joint, does not mean they will relate. One by one, you will lose those customers because you have not taught your staff how to relate with them. You must have a policy. Customers kill businesses. No, employees kill businesses. Untrained employees kill businesses. And they are able to do that not because they are wicked people, but because you have not put down any law any policy of this is how we treat customers, this is how we collect their money, this is how we do. So you teach them your loyalty, customer loyalty program. This is how we retain customers. This you must teach them. And if anybody goes against it, please sack that person. It's not a church department where we can say, let's pray about it, let's manage the person. We know they manage this one. This is about customer. Let the person go. I'm a pastor, I'm saying it. Let the person go. Business is about profit. Is someone hearing me? I weep. I don't want to call names. I weep at businesses. My wife and I went to a fast food, or my wife went to a fast food joint. We know the owner. We know what is taking him to sustain that business. Right? We know how much he has invested with the ones he has borrowed to put into that business. And we went to ask for a customer to just do my wife wanted to buy moi and he said they should put into a plastic bowl. He said, Madam, no, we put it, moi is hot, so we cannot put it for you. She said, put it for me. I'm going to eat it. He said, no, yeah, we don't put it, it's hot. She should wait, let it be cool. She said, put it for me. She did not until my wife had to go to the manager on duty and say, this is what I want, this girl is not. She was still frowning, guy, the place is hot, it will not be good. Customer is king. The customer says, I'm going to pay for it, why don't you? You know, it is painful at that point that she wanted to get me to call that person and say, see what is happening. Because this is what we know. This is because we know the man. If it's your brother that owns that place, you are standing and you're doing, is it not like slap, you will slap that person? It's wrecking the business. And that particular business, they are trained though. Those ones are trained. They know this policy. Yet, human error, because of those supervisors on ground, and they will misbehave. Those supervisors on ground. So you can have a policy. If nobody is manning that policy, that business will be wrecked. That business will be wrecked. So this customer care, don't play with it. Have a policy, put it outside. It doesn't matter when customers see it or not. In fact, when customers see it, they will be happy that you are protecting their interests. You know why? I'm about to leave this number. You know why? Because if you don't have that policy in place, you will not be able to retain customers. And if you don't have a large pool of customers, it means that you will not have a large bank account. So it's all about the money. So it's all about putting things in place so that you can retain customers. And when you can retain customers, the more customers you retain, the bigger your bank account. Is someone getting it?
Yes, sir.
I think number 4 or number 5. Number 5. Building business relationship helps your branding. It helps branding your business and also promotes business. Promotes your business. Long-term success of business hinges largely on reputation. We come back again to reputation. What is the experience people get when they come to your company or when they receive your product or service? What experience is the reputation you have? So building business relationship helps build your reputation. So when somebody comes to you and they live there, they are rude in that place. What it tells me is that you don't have a policy. Even if you have a policy, you don't have someone that is supervising or enforcing that policy. And people will leave that place with that particular experience that this is who you are. So it's important that you build relationships that can give you a good reputation. And how does this relationship help your business? Listen, the word of mouth marketing is still the most effective marketing method. It's not popular, it's not as common as it used to, but when you get word of mouth marketing, it's the most solid way of getting customers. You get solid customers word of mouth. What is word of mouth? But go there, that their food there is too much. That's all. That's all. The person that introduces you, can you imagine? There's a guy that when I was working, there's a guy they brought from one company. Yeah, relatively big company, but the guy was low. He was just, I think he was maybe one or two positions after entry point. But he has been in that position for like 10 years. They don't promote where he was. So he was coming to my organization, and what he was vying for was a group head. A group head in the organization I worked was a GM. When you have been a GM for too long, it's either you proceed to executive director or they will put you as group head. It's the border of no return. It's either you are proceeding up or you're proceeding out of because there's nowhere else to go. Except you want to come and own another person's company. So that's usually the point of no return for many people. So, and that guy just came from he wasn't even a manager, wasn't even a supervisor for that position. Because someone in the system said you can fit into that position, and introduce them to my MD executive director. So by the time the guy came, somebody had already spoken for him, and because of that, he was taken for the job, given that job because of word of mouth. I think I've shared my experience looking for a job that someone took me there, and because the executive director is the last person you see before you see the MD, he determines when he employs you and you go and see the MD. God just made them call that executive director to a very important meeting. So he decided to see me first. So when he saw me, he gave me excellent. So all the other group heads and heads of departments were not giving me good, even though they didn't like me, even though they had another person they wanted to bring. But since Oga has put excellent, so everybody had, except Oga put very good now, maybe you don't know whether it's Oga's candidate, you want to bring him down. That is word of mouth marketing for employment. How about for a business? How about business? You can be going to a particular fast food joint, and I just stand. Where do you find them? Those people. The rice, bone, sand they inside. The one that eat, whether it's true or not, come and go to this place. You never eat this. Say, no, let me say, no, don't waste your money, go here. You will go into that place and eat that food. Because that person has put mouth. Sure, this thing looks as if it's better than the other. It's a lie. you have already been psyched to feel that that person is good. Have you seen when they introduce speakers? When they introduce speakers, the way they introduce them is the way you take them for the first 10-15 minutes. Before they either sustain it or they begin to misbehave. If your pastor or if he praises one man, by the time the man comes, you already even shaking, the man hasn't said anything. That's word of mouth. It's very powerful. It's very powerful in everything that you do. Even in comedy. One lady was giving me a story that they went to one annual comedy show, and so there was a way they introduced this guy, and by the time the guy came just standing, everybody was just laughing. He didn't say anything because of the way they introduced him. But the guy didn't really know his jokes, or he was just starting. He didn't understand Port Harcourt crowd, didn't know his jokes, he didn't know. After 2 minutes, started booing him. But this was somebody they came and they were clapping because of the way they introduced him. So always make sure you can get one customer that can bring you 100 people with word of mouth, then you can get with social media. So, but before you can benefit of these things, reputation is very important. Without that retainment, customer retention program, you cannot develop an experience, a reputation. You cannot. And it's all about reputation. If you have a good reputation, you have an increased clientele. More people will come. And if more people will come, more money. Relationship. The bottom line of our relationship is not to have SSG number, commissioner number, the bankers, general managers, bank owners, to have all their numbers. Is not translating to money, then it's not useful to you. Any contact that is not paying, you have to reassess that contact. Because every contact, it means that maybe you don't know how to play your cards so you can get benefit from that relationship. Okay, I think number 7, business relationship improves teamwork. Teamwork. See, being a business owner and an employee is a team. You have to be able to play as a team. And so, in playing as a team, you must be able to have that program, customer retention program. What is the kind of experience I want my employees to feel about me? What kind of person am I? What kind of person am I? How do I want them to see me? It's important. Do they see me as part of the team, or they see me as somebody that is sitting somewhere and they are doing all the work, and you are doing nothing, all you are doing is coming and you are shouting, they see you monkey, they walk, baboon, they job. Kind of relationship. Is that what people see you as? It helps. It helps by treating people with respect and applauding their successes, no matter how small. You are building a relationship. You are building a solid team. Look, you cannot succeed without a team. Every rich man, every successful entrepreneur you know is successful because he's able to put together a strong team. So if you cannot put a strong team, you will not be able to pull in the people that you need. Teamwork will bring more people. When somebody feels that it's part of the system, it will bring in more people. Everybody will be bringing in something. Their skills, their contact. If I know 100 people and I'm in a team of 5, even if the other 4 are employees and the others know 20, 50, 20, let's say 50 people each, 50 times 4 is how much? 200 plus my 100, we already have 300 people that can be potential customers. But before employees will begin to bring out people that they know, it means that you are working as an effective team. Number 8, let me be rounding up, is building strong business relationships will help you to resolve conflicts easily with customers. In business, you can't get everything right all at once. You need to know that there are times when you will disappoint your customers. There are times when they will misunderstand you. So what do you do at that point? What do you do when you disappoint your customers? Madam, I will deliver this thing next week. That next week comes, you are not able. Because of no fault of yours, even if it's your fault. What do you do? What do you do that when what you told your customer, I'm going to do this, your customer thinks it's something else? What do you do? The Bible says there shall be no loss. So in your customer base, there shall be no loss also. But listen, the reason only why you can sustain such a customer is because you have built a relationship in the past. It's easier for a customer to forgive you because he has a personal relationship with you. In fact, last month, you passed through his house and greeted him. Your wife knows his wife. It's difficult for him to drop you, even if you disappoint him. Because first thing in the morning, your wife has gone there to go and sit and cry with his wife. It will be difficult for him to be able to drop you. Because of that relationship. It's already there. So don't build relationship based on arrogance. Yeah, the customer, let him come, another one will come, God will send me. God will send another one. People behave like that. That I have to stop, whether you like. If you like, come. If you like, there shall be no loss. One should not miss from you. Don't let anybody come into your shop or your space or your environment and walk away without taking something from you, your reputation and experience from you. Because that's where the money is. That's where the reputation is. And when it comes to resolving conflict, they will forgive you. Let me forgive this guy because he's a good guy. He has tried in the past. Okay, maybe I didn't understand him. They will easily let it go. Than with somebody that they don't have a relationship with. The next thing you can see is very important, this thing I'm saying. Because you might end up in SARS. I'm telling you. People react in different ways. An aggrieved customer might not say anything to you. 4:30 in the morning, you see banging on your door. Police, mopo, army, soldier, navy, everything, everybody is there. You are solving problem that if it was two friends, they would have sorted it out. Some people are in court for something, 100,000 naira, and the person is suing for 10 million naira damages of what you can say, I don't have 100,000 naira. If that relationship was there, it's 100,000 naira. But because you people have abused yourself, you people have gone to court, gone to police, spending money for court case or for police problem before you now go to court. And you can be in court 5-10 years because you don't have a relationship. Listen, don't play with people you don't know. Somebody can come into your shop and you're trading with him well. Don't assume tomorrow that person you just see somebody is serving you a paper. He doesn't even want to see you. And when there is, even when you are the one that is aggrieved, even when you are the one that is aggrieved, make peace. At all times, choose peace. You might be right. You might be right and decide that it's you that is going to call police. But you might not be able to withstand the issues. You know, some people have PhD in police matter and court case. Ask our Ikwere brothers, they know if they teach them from the womb. You know, some people are good at it. Choose your fight. Choose your fight, even when you agree. How much is it? Most cases might not go the way you think it will go. It might not be swift that way you think. There are so many intricacies I see, two people quarreling, he has entered into something else. And you know, when two people are quarreling, people are making money. So people don't want that case to settle. So build relationships. And when you build relationships, it's easier to settle issues. Okay? Having a strong relationship with a customer, this is number 9, will help your business to keep moving even in hard times. Small business in hard time is better than big business or no business. Sorry, small business during hard time is better than no business. So even during trying times, because you have a relationship, somebody can say, we used to order 100 bags of cement from this guy every week. In this economy, he's my friend though. It's on the right jam now. Let me just order 50. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because he knows you. He knows your family. He can help at that point and at that time. He can help. So during hard times, loyal customers will keep coming back to you. Loyal customers will keep coming back to you. So it's important that you keep sound business relationship because they will help you through trying times. Number 10, keeping business relationships will even help you to build more relationships. Referrals, that's what I mean. Referrals. When you are good at what you do and you have an excellent customer care and customer rich relationship, you know what will happen? They will introduce you to more people. The bottom line of what I have said this night is that think about the way you relate with people. How many people have heard me say money and anger don't go together? How many people have heard me say that? Money and anger don't go together. Money and pride don't go together at all. Money and pride don't go together at all. You know why? Because when the marketplace sees you as somebody that is rude, arrogant, they will keep you in one place. Even though they might relate with you from time to time, but you will not be able to have more of the business because they feel that, no, that guy is too arrogant, I don't have his energy. They will come to you when you are the only one that can offer that service. But after that, you will not see them. Say, that man's wahala is too much. Let me just kill him. I think it's being popped up. Someone introduced, I wanted to do certain billboard at one time. Let me tell you how reputation works. And I was thinking that the people that helped me with a particular service were being expensive, and I needed to look for a cheaper alternative to it. And somebody introduced someone to me like this. He said, "There's this guy is good. He moves fast, but he's a bit arrogant. If you are pressed, you can use him, but he's an arrogant person. So just prepare. He will come looking at you." The first time I was like, this is a wrong notion. I dealt with the guy was okay, sir, yes sir, this, But the second dealing, his true character came. I ran back to the expensive one. I'm now with the expensive one because of his character. If I'm pressed though, I hope I won't be. I might bring him in, but he'll get a very small share. Just to get the work going. But I don't think it's someone I would want to. So, for me now, even that service that he's doing for me, other people are asking me, who is doing it for you? I would never introduce him to any of my friends. Because sometimes you can introduce someone to your friends and they will think that that's how you are. Because how can you introduce this kind of person to me? That's what reputation does. So please check your reputation, check your customer care relationship, customer retention program. Very important of what I've said tonight, because see, let me tell you, everything ends up in money. You are in business to make profit. You are in business to change your lifestyle, to give your family the best. So for you to do that, the money is inside somebody. The money is inside somebody. And so you must know how to draw it out of that person. You must know how to draw it out of that person. Very important. Very important. Know how to draw it out of that person. Because if you continue and doing business without looking at people, money is with the people. The transfer, it's not angel that will transfer money from one account to the other. It's human beings that will transfer money from one account to the other. So what it means is that you need to know people. So the more money, more people you know, more businesses you can do, and more money in your pocket. Thank you very much.